Star Princess 225 wants you to hydrate. Get to it, you thirsty bitch.
All right. I hydrated. Sheesh. What's up? What's up, everybody? How we doing? So, we're doing more Next Fest stuff. Last night I was looking for more games to play in this, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far on some of these games. They look so good. This is a weird game. This is a slacker game. This isn't so much, I'd understand if people don't like this one, but this is a weird game. There you go. How's everyone doing tonight? Excuse me. Hey, Aki, how you doing? Look at you being the first one here. Goodness, I have to go.
After the exorcism, your demon soul was sealed inside a stick and thrown to the very bottom of hell. Now you have to climb your way back to the top if you ever want to get your real demon body again.
So, this one is you're playing as a stick, and you got to throw yourself, and you're playing in the paintings of Hieronymus Bosch. And if you don't know who that is, he's a medieval painter who painted some really interesting stuff. You will see exactly what I mean as we play this game. And basically, this is all this is. You're a stick. Well, I mean, you're a demon inside of a stick. Stick. Yep, I am stick. I really like the artwork of this painter. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is right up my alley. Oh my goodness. Already failing. You want to be a stick? Okay, Aki. We'll make you a stick. Physics are a little bit wonky. I am... I'm not pushing it in time. There's a little bit of a delay for some reason between when I push spacebar. You have a stick song stuck in your head? What's the stick song? Oh, this one? The what's it called? Something. It's called something on Parade. I think it's called Cats on Parade or something like that. No, please. Yeah, this is gonna be a rage game for sure. What kind of stick would you guys want to be? I think I would want to be a large stick so that I can clobber my enemies right over the head. It's literally Stick Song? Oh, I've never heard it. How's it go? Tell me Stick Song, Star. Okay, oh my gosh. We are not even on the first level yet. Look it up on YouTube later? Okay, I will. You want to be a stick that the wizards grab and go... You mean like... Okay, stick. Come on, stick. As usual, I'll give every game about 30 minutes or until the end of their demo. So, we'll give this one about 30 minutes or so. But like I said, this is a slacker coded game. This is the kind of weird shit I like to play. So, be prepared. In the future, there might be other games where I'm playing something and you guys are like, what is bro playing? Like, this is a slacker game. Hey, what's up, Kate? How you doing? What's up? Better work it, queen. What up? Okay, I'm stuck. You're sending it to me on Discord, not a lot. Why? Is it a weird song? I wasn't expecting this game to be so hard. Oh wait, I can jump in midair. Okay, hold up. I can dance. Okay, I'm unstuck. At least we get to look at cool art while this happens, so, you know, can't complain there. Bye, Jerboa? Why are you calling me Jerboa? I'm a fox, not a Jerboa. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You hide here, Aki? Okay. Have fun hiding here. How are you, by the way, Aki? Did you have a good day at work today? Dude, this I'm not moving the stick, by the way. I only have control over jumps. The stick wants to go this way. Oh my god. I did not think that this was going to be this difficult. How is anyone meant to get past this first level? Then again, this is hell, so that explains. Here we go. Oh, for Pete's sake. You're at sushi? How's the sushi? Is it any good? You made sales for the month? Yo, so you're like the best salesperson in your entire company is what you're saying? I knew you could do it, Aki. It's the fox charm. You know, we foxes are good at charming people.
Cum hominem possiderne, semper amavi tutsi quarse verte quasi rotam, saltemit cuma bacula quaco fecere posso. Melis tamen este globus esse.
I think that this definitely is a rage game. No. This way. There we go. I think the creator had to do the voices. You can hold the space bar down long enough and it sounds like he's about to crap his pants. You just didn't fail this time? Like you could ever fail, Aki. Oops. No. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. No, please. Yep, this is a rage game. Taking a lot of willpower to not get angry. I must be zen. Oh my gosh, the arrow keeps going the wrong way. There we go. Gotta lose some of this momentum. There we go. No. Please. Stick, no. Now, kitty, I'm getting mad at a stick. No, please. He sounds constipated. He does. Hey, Magnus, how you doing? What's up, Wraith? Parkour? Yeah. Parkour is a stick. This is like that game. What's that game called? The one where you're a dude inside of a pot, and you gotta like. Oh yeah, getting over it. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Magnus? Almost Friday. No, please stick. It's almost Friday, so you know, we got that going for us. No. Why does he keep jumping backwards, man? God. No, Xander. I should play Baby Steps. Oh, I've seen, who was it? One of my friends was playing that. That looked really rage-inducing. Is that another one of those rage games? I think the character alone pissed me off more than the actual game. Lord Almighty, oh my God. You were so mad when you played it. You know what they should do? They should do like a 2-player version of like one of those rage games where like one person controls like one leg and the other person controls the other leg. See how far you can get. I'm probably giving ideas to some like really terrible people right now. They're thinking like, that sounds like amazing. Write that down, write that down. Uh-oh. What game do you have for me, Aki? What is it? I want to see more of the cool art, though. I don't want to, like, be stuck on this level forever. I'm trying to, like, also, like, stop my momentum. Because the stick won't stop moving. Okay, there we go. Stop. Stop. Ah! No, please. Not that direction. No, please. No, please. Backseat drivers. You play it and one person drives, the other person gives directions. Oh my God. I don't think anybody would want to play that with me because I give horrible directions. I'm the kind of person that'll be like, oh, the round thingy over there. Like, go over there. And they're like, what round thingy? And then they're getting pissed off at me. This thing is angering. I can definitely see other streamers playing this and getting absolutely ticked off. And then I can see Moist Critical playing it and beating it in an hour. Oh, Jesus. Let's play that one. Oh, say when, Aki. Just say when. Little Miss Night Owl over here, though. No! Oh my god. Please stop going the wrong direction. Although the thing is, I think we will be like the most lost people ever to play that game. Because can you imagine me giving you directions? You're gonna hate it. Some burritos? What kind of burritos? Finally, okay. Okay. What's up, Osvaldo? How you doing? Gotta get up onto the ledge, please. I'm gonna make the voice actor crap his pants, I swear to God. Beaver wants to play that with you. What, the backseat driver one? You guys totally should. That would be the funniest thing to watch. Because it's already funny when Beaver gets mad. So watching him get absolutely, oh no man, please, angry at you would be funny. I just want to see the rest of the game. You guys should. I would watch that.
Genitores mei predilecta poenerum forma semper frut animus
please, not this direction.
Includere. Ut videre et senitere possent, sed nullo modo moveri.
What language is this? Is this Italian? It's hard. It's a little hard to tell with the voice filter. Just look at this. Look how crazy this art is. This guy was on some shit. If you ever want to look up, because you know his name is a little difficult to look up, but you can look up. It's called like the Garden of something Delights, like it's like Earthly Delights or something like that, or Heavenly Delights. But it's by the painter Hieronymus Bosch. Oh, okay, wait, you can go through this? He chewed on cocoa leaf? You know what? I bet you anything that's exactly what the explanation is. He was like chewing on that cocoa and then being like, yo, I got a great idea for a painting. So there's a bird, right? But it's got human legs. And then it's like stabbing a dude. But instead of like with a weapon, he's stabbing him with a baguette. Yeah. And then there's like elephants tap dancing in the background. And they're like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Actually, you know what? They were probably chewing on the leaves too. And they're like, yeah, that's great. Do it. I'll give you 500 shillings for it. Whatever their money was back then. At least we're stuck somewhere new, you know? We're not down at the bottom anymore. Trying to kill the momentum is freaking difficult. please, please, please. Go a little bit further. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna need blood pressure medication after this. Or I'm gonna need some fucking cocoa leaves to chew on, I swear to God. Oh, yes. Okay, finally. No. No. Please. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. Please stop moving. Ah, oh, Jesus.
Do it or you're fired.
Hey, Beaver, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? How's work? How's work been going for you? Spicy burritos full of peppers. Oh, Aki, you're speaking my language. How did you know Slacky likes the spicy burritos, other than the fact that I talk about spicy food all the time? Oh my God, please. I'm gonna have a freaking aneurysm. Please. We're all busy. Oh, you mean like we're all streaming right now? Backseat driver, yeah. Me and Aki will play backseat driver together, and you guys can watch me be utterly useless at giving direction. Oh. Come on. Build the momentum. Please. Oh my God. You're gonna say, imagine there's a game based on Zdzisław Beksiński? That would be fucking amazing. Wait, isn't there one? Isn't there some weird, like, game where you're, like, swapping your brain with, like, other little creatures that's based on his artwork? Progress. No, please. Oh, no, please. Please. Oh, I went the wrong way. Necrophysis? The game you said won't play because it's too... The game I said I won't play because it's too girly. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Hello Kitty Island Adventure? It's your birthday tomorrow? Whoa, happy early birthday, Magnus. That's fun. You gonna do anything fun for your birthday? Okay. Watch me crash. You know, the winning combination might be you give me directions and I drive. Because I'm good at driving in games. And you definitely have to be better than me at giving directions. There's nobody worse than me at giving directions. No, that's a Haro game? What's a Haro game? No, please. Oh my god. This part right here. This part right here. This is going to make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is horror. I bet you somebody has made like a horror parody of that game. Because they have of Animal Crossing. I watched somebody stream it. It's like you're solving like a murder mystery or something like that. And you're playing as one of the animals that's a detective. And it turns out that the villager went crazy. Oh my god. Why? What's up, kitty? And you see is play Hello Kitty 2. What do you mean? Huh? We're talking about the game Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's a horror game. Me playing this game is like nails on a chalkboard? What do you mean? Are you getting irritated too? It's infuriating. I wanted to play it because of the art, because I like this artist. But it's driving me to the point of lunacy. You're gonna hold a party and go to bars? Ooh, heck yeah. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun, because that sounds like a lot of fun. I can't get through this part. I know exactly what game I want to play next to get to calm myself down. There's a game where you play a duck on the moon. I'm gonna play that game next. Okay. Oh please. Okay. No please. No please. No please. No. Why? You have to commit to the freaking direction that you point to. So if you mess up like that accidentally, then you're stuck. Is Merlin here? Hi, Merlin. How you doing? No lunacy? I'm sorry. It's inevitable. Slacky is about to go live in the woods. Have I seen one art? No, what's that? Oh, come on, please. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay, okay. No, please. Oh, the momentum, the momentum. You can spam the jump button after you do a big jump. It says, have you seen one art? Where?
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your
What's
Twitch
up, Cloudy?
Prime.
How you doing? You can spam jump after you do a big jump. How do you know that? Oh my god. I'm fucking stuck between these mannequin things. Oh, you can't spam it. Because it goes in different directions like this. See? I've seen one art. No, I've seen plenty of art, okay? I am a cultured man, I'll have you know. I go to art museums. I walk around with a fancy glass of wine going, white. I look at art with a monocle. And then me and a fancy lady look at a painting of a nude person and we go, so provocative. The artist really bared their soul here. In reality, we're looking at a bathroom this way sign. Yeah, we're looking at the sign on front of the bathroom. It has like the male and female sign. We're like, yes, quite. Yes. This is representative of how society tries to pull people in only two specific genders. This is exactly the kind of provocative thing we need. And they're like, you idiots, that's just the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm a little drunk. Okay. What time is it? Yep, okay. We are what's up, Krona? How you doing? You can poke me? Why? What do you need to poke me for? Alright, I'm gonna play the duck game, because I need to cool off. What was it called? Give me a sec. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, ducky, where are you? Uh-oh. I don't remember what it was called. I think I just have to pick whatever then. Okay, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna pick... Oh, there it is. Ha! Found it. Okay, this game... Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Duck game is up. Where the hell is it? Oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Boom and boom. There we go. I just have to turn this game off. There we go. And then TikTok, let me get you the new game. What's up, Alan? How you doing? You wish you were a big YouTuber like me? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm flattered, but I wouldn't say I'm quite big. But hey, you know what? Just keep doing what you're doing. It's all about consistency. You'll get there. I believe in you. There we go. And duck game, where are you? Boom. There we go. Something to space. Oh my gosh, what should we call our spaceship? The nest, the feather, cosmopond, eggshell, whack ship, duck drifter. Oh, I can't. Wait, can I type it myself? Duck Dodgers. You know what that is. And you guys are awesome. no, panic. Duck crash. Come in, duck dodgers. Oh, I got a dedicated quack button. This is already shaping up to be a good game. Whoa! We definitely crashed. What a landing. 10 out of 10 for excitement. 1 out of 10 for everything else. We need to start repairs. Very eager as usual. Repairs sound good, but I highly suggest you take a break. We did just fall from the sky. No time for breaks, Chippy. Okay, if you're that sure. No breaks is back in action. First things first, leave the ship. Who knows where we landed? To protect you, I generated an eggshell around the ship. It has hearts. Try tinkering with that smoking panel. It should lead us outside. What's the worst that could happen? We already crashed. Let's repair that hatch to get you out of here. So one day, guys, I'm going to turn into a duck and I'm just going to be talking to you guys like this. Translation, welcome to my stream. What's up, Pixel Furry? How you doing? Duct tape. I get it. Duct tape fixes everything. Quack! Your dog jumped high, let you in over your knees. Oh my gosh, your dog jumped so high. You'd slap me. Why? You don't like ducks? I don't know how to read this. Don't understand. Can you help me repair my ship? Doug, I think the creature is speaking a different... My name is Doug? Oh my goodness. We will need a translator to understand him. Collect some resources so we can craft one. What do we need? We need ferrite. Okay. Okay, you stay here. And I'm gonna go get some stuff to make a translator. Okay? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Where's the crafting station? Booster, backpack size, gravity pull gadget. Okay, I see. Translator, we need another ferrite. You love ducks? Me too. Oh, he's invincible. Fox don't quack? Sure we do. Foxes speak many languages. Quest available in full game. Okay, I see. I'm guessing this is just going to be a bit of exploration then. Hey Deku, how you doing? Okay, let's make that translator. But it needs a dictionary though. You can't just make a translator. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, well, ain't that a treat. I was worried I'd have to start yelling. And trust me, no one wants that. Anyway, that was a pretty nice landing. I loved all the sparks. Very dramatic. I'm afraid the ship is stuck. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. How exciting. I'm totally helping. You will? Yes. How can you help? I'm glad you asked. While you were flying around, I came up with a perfect plan. Doug, hold on. I don't think this is a great idea. We just crashed. You should rest before flying around. And I don't trust this weird creature. Hey, rude. I'm right here. Are you really sure about this, Doug? I trust him. Okay, if you're really sure, let's do it. I will extend the protective shell around the ship. Just be safe. If you need me, I'll be right here. So? Alright, I'm in. Amazing! For our master plan, we'll need a big rubber band. My friend at the pier can get you one. Step 1, find the pier. On it. I can't wait. Are we gonna slingshot the ship into the air? Dum, 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 dum. Uh-oh. So bolts repair the ship, or upgrade the ship, okay. This. Oh, bouncy, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, don't do that. It takes away your control when a little tutorial pops up. Oh, this isn't available until the full game. Okay, got it. My geode, I'm so exhausted. What have you been up to all day? Oh, you know. Thinking about harvesting my crops, dreaming of baking the perfect cake with them, and napping to prepare for it all. Well, really? That'd be amazing. The crops are just over there. Take your time. I'll be supervising from here. We'll harvest. I am now a farming duck. Okay, all done. Oh, you're back. Those gems look perfect. Now we just need to make that cake. Here's the recipe. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget the secret ingredient. Wait, I forgot the secret ingredient. Just wing it. 3 gardening gems. Okay, I'm guessing I need my thing for it. Hello. Hello, Mew. How are you? Or what should I call you? Honey Bunny? Okay, I can't break that other crate. But hello, how are you doing? Mysterious scribbles of lost geode stories can be read in the spaceship. Okay. Where is the pure? The pier, not the pure. Oh no, come back. Come back. I'm wondering if upgrading the ship will extend that shield. It probably said that, but pew pew. This is almost giving Nier Automata, since you have the little the little thing shooting for you. Almost, though. Almost. Hey, how's it going? I like your hairdo. That's a really neat hairdo. Hi. I'm not really in a talking mood. What's up? Well, I was playing by the pier with my gem, but then I tripped and fell. And I accidentally dropped my gem in the water. Now I'll never see it again. I'll go get it. Really? You would do that? I think I saw the river take it in that direction. I'm a duck. I can swim. At least I hope I can swim. Yep, I can swim. Quack, quack, quack. You ever wonder what ducks are talking about when they're jibber jabbering like that? What a catch. Look at you. This river really is full of surprises. Caught any fish? Not really, but that's all right. I'm here to practice the art of patience. The river doesn't rush, so I try not to either. Out here, it's just my line and the water. And I'm reminded of how little I need. True peace is letting the moment be enough. In fact, you should get going. I like my solitude. But take this. It drifted by the river just now. Thank you very much. Death from above. I'm just kidding, I won't do it. They're probably telling you to go away and stop trying to steal them. But they're just so cute. Can't. You just can't help it, right? Oh. That was probably a wait. What's kind of funny, we went down to San Diego like a couple of years ago, and we were in, if you know San Diego, there's a little spot there called Seaport Village, and there's tons of little ducks there, and in the spring they have all their little ducklings, and so we're there, and there's like people feeding the ducklings. It was like a mom and a daughter. They're there feeding the ducklings, and some pigeons came up, and they started like trying to eat the food too, and this little duckling full on like charges and knocks the pigeon over and then starts eating the food that was there, and it was the funniest damn thing. I wish I was recording it. It's like, come on, you're vicious little things. Any luck finding my gem? Really? Oh my geode! For the best, seriously. I would build you a statue if I had enough bolts. Since I don't, take what I've got. Thank you. Oh, we gotta talk to Shale. Who is Shale? Gotta steal the ducks. I mean, who's gonna stop you, really? The ducks don't belong to anybody. They're just there. They're free. The government doesn't want you to know that the ducks are free. I have 487 of them right now. What's up, Kate? Jerboa has been summoned. Who is Jerboa? Is this a friend of yours? Oh my stars! What are you? I've never seen something like you. Phenomenal. What brings you to this corner of the cosmos? I'm looking for the pier. Well, you're right. You're at the right place. It's my pleasure to meet you, fluffy one. My name is Shale. I saw your crash earlier. Can I help you with something? I need a rubber band. Oh no. Master plan? What do you mean? Listen closely, fluffy one. This plan is not safe. Excuse me. Billy's machines tend to explode. But if you're really brave enough, over there is one of Billy's machines. A gift he gave me. It could get you the rubber band you need. We just need to unpack it. But my scissors flew off during your crash. They should be somewhere along the river. Bring my scissors here and we can unpack the machine. My goodness, you guys are just... can't do anything, can you? I remind you of a jerboa. I know a jerboa is an animal, but I was like wondering why you were calling me that. Must be the ears. Don't jerboas have like round ears though? Rounder than what I have. Oh, so it's just because I have big ears, huh? Is that what you're saying? Alright, I see how it is. Wuggle. One day I hope to have that on command. Like I can just push a button and it will do that for me. I like full-on scripted the bones to move on their own, but it doesn't work in Warudo. Okay, he wanted scissors. But I didn't see anything in the river. Was it really over here? Oh, they're literally right there. Bling me. Alright, I have your scissors. Ah, fantastic, Fluffy One. I knew I could count on you. As thanks, here's my extraordinary rubber band recipe. How do I make a rubber band? All you need is some rubber to craft it. 3 rubber should do the trick. So, are you ready to unpack the machine? I'll unpack it. Stay where you are. Do not come close to the machine. I repeat, do not come close. Who knows what could happen? We're gonna get close. Good night, Deku. Hope you sleep well. Oh, that's what he means. Yeah, the thing exploded. I think that little rock thing is dead. Yeah, that thing's dead. Oh, there you are. Oh, no! Not again! Well, curiosity got the better of me. I would worry more about the machine. Well, the machine did come with a repair kit. It's like Billy knew this would happen. You can craft it using 3 ferrite and 1 vibe stone. I'm on it. You're either very brave or very curious. Either way, you're welcome to give it a shot. I'll be here, holding my breath. Wait, can rocks breathe? You after too many sojus. So you just explode. Okay, let's go. We got a cake to craft. Okay, got it. Gotta make 1 cake. Gotta make 1 repair kit. I don't think we need any duct tape. Got it. You do any upgrades? Okay, I see. We need to go get some vibe stones so that we can unlock the booster. Oh, that's how you clean up the ship? You just shoot it? Okay. Is this how you guys clean up your house too, by the way? You just shoot things? That's how I do it. I just put it into a slingshot and just sling it off into the neighbor's yard. You're so full. How many of those burritos did you eat, Aki? Great news, Doug! I noticed you picked up some bolts. They must have flown off during our graceful landing. Turns out we can use them to repair the ship. I can show you. Okay. In the cockpit, you can find all the repairs. We can unlock new rooms, stations, furniture, and much more. Just unlock them with your bolts. I also included some less necessary but fun ones, like a basketball hoop. Isn't that great? Sounds good, Chippy. I know, right? We're on this journey, so we might as well make the most of it. Now, maybe it's time to do a well-deserved break. You've been flying around since we crashed. There's no time to waste. It was worth a shot. Gosh darn AI, let me play the game. They're trying to get me to sleep. Okay. Ship upgrade. Mom's pictures. Do we really need a picture of our mom? Play tunes. Sofa. Drop off items to make space for new discoveries. Yeah, let's get storage. You made some extras? Okay. I expect many burritos then. Many burritos. And then, do we buy a couch next? That's the only thing we can afford. We'll buy a couch. That's right. None of y'all sent me your chocolates. I'm still waiting on my Valentine's chocolates, guys. What the heck? Well, you know where to send them. Now let's get this upgrade. You know, no lie, this kind of makes me want to play No Man's Sky. I don't know why. I think it's the zooming around in space and mining with a laser. And you were sure to take out all of the dark chocolate ones, right? Hey, Maddie, what's up? You took those? Okay, thank you. How you doing, Maddie? Whee! Alright, here's your cake. Ah, it smells amazing. Although, we need one more ingredient. What could it be missing? Ferrite. Ferrite! I guess that does rank pretty high on the mineral tier list. Let's add it. Time for a proper taste test. Although, yeah, it's still missing something. I know it's missing effort. Not yours, but mine. You did everything, and I just sat here. I was so lazy, but you inspired me. I'll start helping out more. Right after this cake. But after the cake, I'll be the hardest working geode around. We inspired somebody. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hello, M. Wait, do I call you M or do I call you favorite?
This is a 12 on the tally chart. We can't have too many numbers like that, lol.
he said, nah, screw you, Skivvy. I ain't counting that high. Also, what's up, Skivvy? How you doing? Fluffy one, you really did it! If I saw that correctly, it turned the meteors into rubber versions of you. You can mine them to get your rubber. Wait, really? It turns them into rubber ducks? Do it again. I wasn't looking. It was only 812. Is that what he said? There's 812 reasons not to do it. Hey, what's up, Raydeen? Thank you. How are you doing? I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Alright, let's try this again.
Maddox Sura 8 wants you to hydrate. Get to it, you thirsty bitch.
And one hydration coming up. I'm gonna stand here and let all the meteors get turned into rubber ducks. Ready? There you go. Thank you for the hydrate. How many are there? Oh, they just infinitely spawn. So this ain't gonna work. It was fun though. Seems like you got what you need for your rubber band. Alright then. As a reward for your efforts and bravery, I want to give you something. I fished up some interesting metals from the river. I'm not sure what they are, but maybe you'll find them useful. You mean bolts? Ah yes, bolts! Brilliant! I have to admit, Billy's plan starts to sound a bit more promising now. And I do not need this. Maybe this... Oh, I already said it. Just be careful. Then I'm sure it will all work out. Likewise, Fluffy One. I am 30 or 40 years old, and I do not need this. You know what's kind of sad is learning that Smiling Friends is ending after this season. But you know, at the same time, I'm kind of grateful that it is, because it means that the creator isn't like a cash-grabbing lunatic, like the freaking creator of Rick and Morty was, where they just will not let that show die. You know, the creator has some integrity, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna let my show go out on a high note. Why did I bring that up? Because for some reason Master Shake reminded me of that. I think it's because Adult Swim, and then I got reminded about Smiling Friends. Okay. Up, no, item, rubber band. Craft it. Here you go, Billy. You crafted the rubber band. Incredible! I will get to work. I'm telling you now, he's gonna slingshot this ship into space. Judging me? Why? What did I do? How dare you judge me? As every person who makes extremely bad decisions would say, only God can judge me. But then again, he's looking down on me going, you're a moron. Let's get a jukebox, shall we? Now we can listen to tunes. Hey, look at that. We're cleaning things up. Ah, curse you, Maddie. I thought somebody followed me. Let's give the ducky a picture of his mom. There we go. Hey, look, it's Mom. He's quacking happily. Like, look, it's my mom, everybody. That was me as a baby. I was a little yellow thing. Oh, we don't have any music tracks? Okay, we'll just play Rick Astley. Siri, play, hey, got any grapes? I forgot the actual name of that song. Bum 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 ba da da bum. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum 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 bum, got any grapes?" Look how well we're progressing.
Hey,
The rubber band is perfect.
Matic Sura 8 wants you to get off your ass and stretch some.
Okay, I will stretch. There we go. Everything popped. Thank you for the stretch, Maddie. All we need now is a frame. I think my scrapyard should have one. It's over there. That's a scary looking rock. I can't go there. Huh? Why not? We need to go in there. Chippy won't let me. Chippy won't let you, huh? Because it's dangerous and you're not ready? Nonsense! What's your opinion on explosives? Let's just talk with Chippy. That works too. The art of persuasion. I am very persuasive. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not persuasive at all. Hey, Doug, what's up? Did you remove the protection shell? Remove the shell? And expose you to that misty meteor? We need to go there to get our ship fixed. Well, I suppose you did take time to patch up our ship. I think you're ready to be fully free. We'll remove the last protective eggshell. And you can go explore every little corner. Just promise me you're ready. Once I remove the protection shell, I can't put it back. You sure? All right then, Doug. Time to leave the nest and finish this master plan. Look at him go. So majestic. Hey, what's up, John? How's it going? Thanks for the gifts, my friend. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna wish list it. Oh wait, it opens up. It doesn't open up in Steam. It opens up in my browser. Well, no. I'm going to wish list it on Steam. Okay, let me get the next game. You just dropping by? All right, I appreciate you just dropping by. I'm doing all right. We're just playing some Steam games, some Steam the hell's it called? Next Fest. Playing some pretty good games. All right, this is one that I feel is going to really... This is gonna get addicting, I feel. This particular game. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Pixel size? I don't care. That's fine. Baby card. Come on, I'm not a baby. Alright, let's play. This is one of these games. These games kind of get a little addicting to me. Let's see what happens. It's something coin game. It's built from scrap parts. It looks rough, but it is fully functional. Inserted copper coins come out of these pink shoots. The coin inserted slides to the other side. Wanna try? It's much more fun when you play it yourself. You have 20 coins now. Insert them all. Here we go. This is like when I was playing that other game called Coin Game. Once a coin drops into the scoring zone, it's scored and will give you score in tickets. This shows how many tickets you have. A coin score equals coin value times score rate. Now, reach the target score to clear this round. And there's also cards involved. Whoops, ran out of coins? Here's 10 more for you. Keep this a secret. Congratulations, you hit the target. Oh, Zeri blocked the bot for us.
仕事は亀有チェーン店の会社員で毎日遅くとも夜8時までには帰宅するタバコは吸わない
Thank you, Sari. Appreciate you. Let's enter shop to end this round. See, this machine is much more fun than it looks. And I'm glad you like that. What's up, Gojo? How you doing? Did I get sleep? Yeah, I slept alright. Thank you for asking. How about you? Check out our wide range of special coins. Each has unique effects. You have enough tickets. Why not buy them all? Purchased coins go into the coin clip, but now it can only hold 2. It's exclamation mark pet foxy. That's how you do that command. Okay, now it holds up to 4 coins. Why not take the last coin too? Great, you can start the next round now. You start with an amount of copper coins at the start of each round. Now continue inserting copper coins. Oh, nice, silver coin. It's your lucky day. Let's use up all of your in-hand coins. Okay. Oops, you ran out of in-hand coins. Time to exchange for some. Exchange tickets for coins. The dots below show how many remaining exchanges you have. Now the special coins. They'll be inserted through the central chute. Try using all of your special coins. You have terrible members, it's okay. I have terrible members too. My brain doesn't sometimes I forget my own name. You gotta get that silver coin off. You need whatever dopamine hit is about to come through. No! That's it, I can't exchange anymore. As usual, buy out all the coins. You can buy chips now. Chips are equipped on the slot car. They give powerful boosts. Get ready for round 3. Bang! Every 3 rounds, bad coins appear. As they say, bad coins drive out good ones. It's a something this time. Oh, poo rowing. No exchange possible. Okay, so I gotta get it out of here in order to be able to exchange. restrict you from exchanging coins, you'd better clear the bad coin ASAP. I have an idea. Try inserting killer coin. Nice. Perfect. All the coins have been cleared. And you ask why we did that? That's because killer coin kills bad coin. The more you understand how coins affect each other, the more options you'll have. Okay, I see. Happens when that sword comes. Yes, dopamine. This game has the potential to like drive my dopamine. When I was playing the coin game, which is like that arcade, that weird arcade game with the robots. When I was playing that game, I was stuck on this game because they're just so freaking addicting. You're out of exchanges already? Fine, one more for you. Thank you. This raccoon is way nicer than Nook. Oh no. Oh my god, he just gives me more exchanges over and over again. He's so nice. I wonder if that's supposed to happen. Okay, enough. Let's go to the next. Alright, you've cleared the bad coins. Choose a keychain. After clearing bad coins, you can pick a keychain at the end of the round. Keychains provide bonuses that last the entire run. Increased chance of buy one, get one in shop. Oh, I have to pick this one. Okay. Let's expand the coin clip again. Try vertical expansion this time. Vertical expansion adds another layer, allowing one additional same coin to be stored. Now you can buy prizes. They must be activated manually. Rain 3 to 6 of your most purchased coin. Current money coin. Ah, okay. Purchased prizes go straight to prize slots. Now try using the prize rain badge you just bought. Score multiple points rapidly to create combos. The higher the combo count, the higher the score rate. Enough combo light up the spin energy bar. You get one spin when energy is full. Oops, no bars filled yet? I'll cut you some slack this time. Shh. What do I get when I... Oh, you get more points. Okay. Stop, you're causing a pile up. Oh, I see. So when two bunnies touch each other, they make another bunny coin. Sorry, that's so strange. What's up, Dale? How you doing, friend? Spin to win. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh, make it rain. Come on, make it rain. Make it rain. I sound like an addict already. You're gonna go to the beach? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun. special occasion, or are you just going just because you want to? Score rate minus per clip expansion. Oh, +2 score rate. Minus point. Huh? I don't understand that one. Raccoon's Paw. On exchange, 25% chance of getting. Oh, okay. Black Hole Doll. Draw in coins and select the area and scores them all. Black Hole Doll, won't you come and wash away the rain? This is the tutorial's final round. Go crush it. Oh, don't tell me that means the end of the game demo. Dark Coin, Astral Fall, where coin lands convert into. Oh, okay, neat. Round cleared, yay! Made a little cool tower. Fishbone figurine. Get a prize after dropping. Oh, I have to. Okay, got it. So that has to fall in there in order for me to get the prize. How are you doing, Dale? Leave the casino? Well, luckily this is just a digital one, right? I can't lose. Well, except for when I buy this game. Well, that's it. Place gadget, fragile fishbone. Physical barrier to influence coin movement. Free to remove. Oh, I see. What does that do? Anyways. Next round. That was fun. I'm gonna keep playing this one though. +1 exchange. Okay, yeah, let's do that. This is fun. I'm definitely gonna be. I'm definitely feeling the addiction. But if you've never played one of these games before, you don't understand the thrill. Okay? There's just the thrill of watching the coins stack up and then fall all at once. Okay? So don't judge me. Brain doesn't make enough of the happy chemical. This is the only way I get it. I know that sounds like so sad. Hey, that's ADHD for you. I got 5 spins in the next round. Oh yeah. Alright. Send Sensoroin emits a laser to score the highest value coin and coins in its path. Pick coin. When scored, plus 20 tickets. Chummy coin. While in play, clip all something, gain plus 3 value. Okay. Relic coin. Plus 15 value per round start. Okay. Plus 2 tickets for each coin in selected area. Oh darn. Bank. All at round end gains plus 1 ticket per coin in hand. On exchange, 25% chance of getting bad coin, bad apple. Applies the mini modifier to unmodified coins it touches. Uh-oh. Here, did you see the Honkai Star Rail skins for Fortnite? Looks like so far they only have Kafka. You're gonna get him? What other characters are they introducing? Because I've only seen Kafka so far. Definitely need to play some then. Kafka played. Okay. Yeah, that should be fun. When are those supposed to come out? Is that like in the next update or whatever? Today? Oh, shoot. Okay. We gotta play some Fortnite then. Blue coin. 6 to coins it touches, adds plus E value. Silver pink. Next coin will be here, okay. no, physics is going crazy. This looks addicting. Finally, someone who understands me. Yes, this is really freaking addicting. Scallop credit. Continued exchanges allowed, but cost ×2 per additional exchange. Ooh. Let's see what that does. Multi-coin. Apply ×3 value to new coins it touches. Silver polishing machine. Doubles. Okay. Chip slot is full. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta start using some of this stuff. Gosh, there's gonna be a big one soon. Oh, look at that score. Oh my gosh. Come on. Get that There's so Yes. Is that a Bitcoin? Oh, a Bitcoin. Okay, back to the shop. Oh no, inflation just hit. Boy. There's gonna be, I have a feeling that when the full game comes out, there's gonna be something that happens that's going to be like death for my dopamine sensors. What are you talking about, Kate? I have no idea what you're talking about. Angry Bull really not hear me? My mic? No, my mic's up enough. Is the game too loud? Oh, why didn't anybody say anything? Okay, cool. Somebody reported me for fraud again. Platform is so stupid, I swear to God. Okay, there we go. Sound should be better. Yep, there's a message that popped up that said your live visibility is restricted because you've been reported for frauds and scams, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Probably just a troll. Unfortunately, TikTok doesn't care. When you say that there's a report troll, they're like, okay, and? Oh, nice shake. Okay, that's what I like to see. And yes, I have to use up all of my in-hand coins because you don't get to keep them all. It's okay, Kate. Don't. As long as you didn't mean anything by it, then it's okay. We're almost out of rounds. That's what I like to see. Yeah, see, and the thing is, I don't even know what that means. Like, frauds and scams. Like, I'm not promoting anything. Like, I don't have, like, a shop open. I'm not, like, saying, hey, buy this thing. So I don't know what that means. I just think it's just someone being a dickbag, that's all. I mean, everybody gets trolls eventually, you know? Oh my god, look at that giant pile. Oh, man. Oh, that was amazing. It's like mainlining dopamine. Chips were stolen. Uh-oh. I can see there's going to be potential for a huge, like a bunch of what do you call it, effects going off all at the same time. Oh, one of my coins went flying. There's gonna be some wacky physics too, I can tell. I don't think we're gonna make it. Whoa, 200 coins. Oh my god, can you imagine if I get that freaking power? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's dopamine time. Hey Dale, welcome back. Shoot, I wish that was coins. Hey, there's nothing I can do until we get to the next round. Bankrupt. Okay, shake. No, I ain't ending it. I'm gonna let it keep going. Here we go. See? Bonus time. You wish this would happen to you in the casinos? You gotta play these games. You gotta play the coin games. Yeah, bankrupt my ass. See what I mean? We're almost there, just let it keep going. It'll get there. Nope. Believe in me, raccoon. Jesus. Give it a moment. We only need 59 more. 49 more. Come on. Come on. Are we really? Oh, there we go. A little bit more. Come on. Okay, I think this might actually be it. Wait, wait. Oh. I'm becoming a gambler? Ah, it's okay. It's only in a video game. It's not my money that we're spending. We're spending the game's money. And I would never actually gamble. I have horrific luck, and I would not win anything. Thank you, Aki. We just have to let physics do its thing. We're almost there. Come on, come on. 41 more points. We can do it. Okay, this actually might be it. Come on. Okay, fine. Chemist. Modifier prizes can stack up to 5. Okay. New difficulty. Blue ticket. We're almost there to the next cabinet. Ooh. There's things to unlock. And this is dangerous. Okay, I'll do one more, and then we'll switch to another game. Am I not able to? There we go. Wait, it said I can do blue ticket. Actually win. Make it rain. I'm trying to make it rain. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Apply the zombie modifier to fire. Modifier provides coins with an extra effect. Insert the zombie coin. Oh. All coins touched by it have been converted to fire. I see, I see. That's neat. Oh, we almost got a coin tower. Oh well. You can now buy modifier prizes. Gold squishy. Ooh. Oh no, you're are the heels wearing you out, Aki? Are you home now? Oh boy. So make sure you get comfy, okay? have any coins at the moment. Also, do you get anything for being the top salesperson, Aki? Oh, you're a little cabbage? What is that? What weird things are you saying, child? Hello, Gan Gan. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. How are you doing? Nothing but a trophy. Are you kidding me? You're the best salesperson and all they give you is a trophy? Are you like, where's my freaking bonus at? Where's my raise? How are you doing, Gan? Yes, you are the best, Aki. Another freaking tower? Oh boy. Oh. That's nice. That was a real nice drop. Oh, that was crazy. It just all immediately turned magnetic. Did I ever tell you guys, my little brother and I, we would go to the arcade and we would play these games, these coin games, and when no one was looking, we would start hitting them with our hips to make the huge stacks like fall. Yeah, we were terrible. But Slacker, that's cheating, I hear you say. Yeah, I don't care. Economic crisis. Oh, great. Well, this is gonna be a short round. Have you done any Next Fest stuff, Aki? Is there anything that you were interested in? Any of these Next Fest games? Like any demos that you liked? Or do you just not care? You're like, yeah, I just play whatever. Well, they're all free. Oh, yeah. That was good. Again, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, I don't have anything. This is great. This is great. I can tell you guys without a doubt, expect to see more of this game when it comes out. Also, just the sound it makes when all the coins go in. Have to let the game push. Oh wait, I got 2 coins. Oh boy, I don't know if we're gonna get to the target, guys. This might, oh, bonus, okay. Maybe? Well, this might, yeah, this is probably the end. Yeah, oh well. This is a lot of fun. It keeps telling me that the new difficulty is unlocked, but it is not unlocked. Okay. Let me find us another game. Okay, so there's this one. This one looks crazy. Oh, it's a controller game. Okay, let me grab my controller. Yeah, I think it. Yep, there we go. This one is an interesting game about being a train. Yep, I have a Steam control. I mean, I have a controller. Wait, is it connected to the wrong thing? There we go. It just did not want to play.
Japan, the future. The merciless climate crisis has pushed humanity into air-purifying dome cities. A future not so distant from yours.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, jerk.
Has connected the country through an underground network of supersonic railway systems. The back train. The high-tech cities have become crowded, jammed, full of families pursuing a better life. But really, who cares about all that? This is a story about fishermen, about artisans, about farmers. This is a story about outlaws, orphans, and families. This is a story about those who remain outside.
Hot ramen delivery. All right, we're a delivery, ramen delivery person. This is gonna be one of those horror ones that look cute at first. No, no, no. This is not a horror game. This is a weird Japanese game. These tracks are getting worse by the day. Well, no time to waste. Like I said, you play as a train. Press to honk your horn. Hold left trigger to brake. Drift around corners by braking. Hold the drift when the bar appears and release on the sweet spot. Okay. Okay, okay. When tracks split, choose a direction. Okay. Okay. And there's this isn't all there is to it, by the way. There's also like boss battles and stuff. You'll see what I mean. Switch to a neighboring track. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks like it's gonna get absolutely insane at some point. Hold and release to jump. A spark will appear when the jump is fully charged. Okay. Whoops.
I'll get it right this time.
Okay. Jump and then switch to a neighboring track while airborne. This seems like the kind of thing that a Japanese like school child thinks about on the train ride to school. You know, like their train jumping tracks and all that stuff, and like going super fast while in the air, stomp to the ground with both triggers. Okay. Jump! What the?
I won't give
I
up.
tried to move. What the heck? Move! Game, what are you doing? Sheesh.
You ordered some ramen?
Yes.
Now that
Thank you for
ramen
your
is
payment.
all over the place.
Wait, your train driving skills are out of this world. Are you a dense attacker?
What now?
No way. You don't know about dense attack? The most skilled drivers in Japan compete against each other doing tricks and races.
Dench attack? Is that really a thing?
Yes. You've gotta
No
try it.
personal space. That's
Okay,
what I was thinking
let's
just now. Like,
do it.
dude, you are too close
Oh,
for a
right
person you
now?
just met. Isn't that like a big no-no in Japan? Well, I mean, again, this is like anime, so maybe they're not following all the rules, right? Okay, tell me how to do tell me how to get cool at this dense attack thing. You're already pretty cool, but you definitely need tricks.
Huh?
Tricks? Yeah, this is a train calibration station. Dench attackers use it to practice their stunts. Try stuff like flipping your machine in midair before falling back on the track.
Ha.
I see, like this?
3, 2, 1,
Perform tricks in the air by moving that stick. Try a kickflip by moving the stick. Okay. Complex tricks. Build on the basic movements and earn more points. Okay, okay. Oh boy. Hey, John, thank you for the share. Welcome, welcome. Come on, do it. Boy, it is not, it's a little tricky to get. You can find a collection of all the tricks in the Trictionary at any time. Okay. That's it. Oh. Thomas the Train would love this game. It would be funny. There might be like a mod for this when this game comes out. That'd be hilarious. Are you kidding me?
I won't give up.
I guess I don't have to.
Look out! We'll get him next time.
Okay. Am I? What trick was that? Whoa! Oh, I didn't mean to jump. Okay, this is a little tricky to get the hang of. Oh, I just honked. That's not a trick. Dude, it's so sensitive. I want to do it. Or it's not sensitive enough. I keep ending up doing the same freaking trick. Okay. Your boy Fernando? Who dat? Who Fernando? How was that? I got shivers up my spine. You're the real deal. Wait, what's your name? I'm Emi Araki. My name is Fernando Tamash. Oh, him? I'm a freelance photographer. Nice to meet you, Araki-san. Drop the formalities, Fur. Everyone just calls me Emi. Fur? Come on, I want to try a real Densha attack course now. You'll take me, right? Oh, okay. Fernando. No crashes? Yeah, good luck with that. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, those look difficult. This is a pretty standard Densha attack course. Seems like there's no one around right now. Bummer. No, it's the perfect opportunity to get the basics down. Densha attack isn't just about being cool, you also need to be fast. You need to reach the goal on time with at least a minimum amount of points. Points? Points are calculated by... Wait. I just want to have fun. You do the counting. It'll be my pleasure. I happen to be quite knowledgeable about the scoring system. Alright, check this out. I actually did a trick. What? Come on, I changed. Okay, whatever. Do the goddamn tricks. No. Oh, okay, good. I'm trying so hard to do the damn trick.
I'll get it right this time.
I don't know if it's my controller or what, but it just is not registering the tricks.
自宅は森王町北東部の別荘地帯にあり、
Another bot got banned.
結婚はしてい
Thank
な
you,
い。
Sari.
仕事は亀有チェーン店の会社員で、毎日遅くとも夜8時までには帰宅する。タバコは吸わない。
Sari is on top of it today. We should all show our appreciation to Sari. Do the tricks, please.
We'll get him next time.
Do the tricks, please. Oh my gosh. Too early.
Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
No, come on, that was on the track.
Look out.
There we go. Yay, we cleared it, even though we screwed up a bunch. Okay, we did all right. What is that? Is that an A? What rank is that? How was that? Impressive for a first timer. Hey, for a first timer. I mean, you can always do better. That's one of the many beauties of Densha Attack. I want to be better. Take me to some real Densha Attack battles. Okay, let's go. Alright, who's the best Densha attacker around here? That'd be Yoshi. Yoshi's a high school dropout from a wealthy family. She's only interested in partying, fashion, and spending her parents' money. Sounds like a real character. Hey, this magazine is super cool. Do you like it? It's a Densha Attack fanzine I'm editing myself. I want to read more. Well, I'm still putting it together. I'll tell you what, help me take great photos by performing tricks on these circuits, and I'll share my intel with you. Deal. Okay, let's challenge Yoshi. Well, Yoshi's in Fukuoka, and she's gathered quite a notorious gang. We're bound to face some of her, moguls controlling the area. No problem, just point me in the right direction. Who let this fashion disaster walk onto our tracks? I'm gonna challenge Yoshi to a Densha attack duel. How sweet. I won't let you, especially not looking like that. Yoshi would be scarred for life if she had to witness your outfit. Well, tough luck. I wasn't asking for your permission. Cute, you're on. Show me what you got. God. It's a freaking roller coaster. I can only do one freaking trick. It's the only one that registers. You're damn right. Oh, okay, I see. Dude, I'm pushing the jump button. The game. I don't think it likes my controller. This is just a demo. I need to remind myself. There's gonna be bugs. What? Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. Gosh darn right. Wow, yeah, we did way better this time. Smash the sandcastle. Ah, so that's what I missed. Bronze. Well, better than failing, right? Oh, that's it? Damn. Play Trick Park. All right, let's do some. Trick Parks are all about racking up as many points as possible before the time runs out. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. I want to play this a little bit more before doing something else. Okay, I see. That's what they meant. I can really tell that they're having a lot of fun making this one. This game is wicked cool. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better though. Oh, and I crashed.
Welcome back from the ad break. If you hate ads, consider a sub or using your Twitch Prime.
Yo, what's up, Hello Kitty? I'm glad to hear that, Aki. Are we going on a road trip? Yep. We're skating on a train. Okay, that's it. That's all that they gave us for this one. That was such a short demo. Such a bummer. I really liked this one. Alright, so let's see. What can we do next? We got plenty of others. And I want to try this one. This one's like a hero fighting game. You play as like a superhero. It's kind of like My Hero Academia. Dude, hello. Have I played Brawl Stars yet? No. To be honest, to call it. Get out, but it's not like my not really my cup of tea. That's cool. All that matters is that you love it. Excuse me. Not you too. Controller. How do I select anything? Okay, can't select anything. Hello? Oh my god, dude. One broken. All right, hold on. Let me restart it. I mean, that's to be expected because, you know, these are demos, so there's going to be craziness happening. Ready. Don't worry, it'll come out. No screen shake, please. Hang out with your cousins a lot? Oh my goodness, this game's lagging the hell out of OBS.
ここに一人の新たなヒーローが誕生しようとしていた。
マハトマ市中央区に怪獣警報。付近の皆さんは機関の案内に従って速やかに避難してください。繰り返します。
あっつ。
マハトマ市中央区に怪獣警報。付近の皆さんは機関の案内に従ってマハトマ市中央区に
You
怪
immediately
獣警
get
報。
to play.
付近の皆さんは機関の案内に従って
If you turn the stick around too fast, she can moonwalk. Oh, we're in Shibuya.
あんた何してんの？
は？あなたこそどうしてこの避難勧告の中に逃げないんですか？
いや、私は何もしてないっていうか。
今からこの辺に怪獣が出るんですよ。さっさと逃げてください。
いやいや、じゃあそういうあん
You
たは
went
逃
to a
げないの
buffet for 13 people? Ooh, where'd you go?
僕はこれから出現する怪獣を撮影しに来ました。政府やマスコミのフィルターがかからない生の映像を撮影するんです。
は？そんなことしてどうすんの？
Fresno? Here in California?
怪獣、これが本物の。
いや、あんた逃げなって安全なとこに。たくしょうがない。変身。
Henshin. Henshin a go go, baby.
私が倒すしかないか。
おはようございます。ヒーロー活動を開始します。適正アトマ反応。
来たね。
Okay, normal attack, RB, evade, dash, left trigger, Atma attack, right trigger. This is normal attack, okay. Gotcha. And this is supposed to be one of those games where you're supposed to be able to do super epic, cool shit. Like it's supposed to make you feel like you're in an anime.
ちょっとあんた、避難しろって言ってんじゃん。
When I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta play this. What's more fun than getting to play as a superhero, am I right? Okay. The dodging needs a little bit of work. Hold down to heal. Okay. Dude! How's it hitting me before the attack even goes off? Okay. Hello, Izzy. You woke up because you dropped your phone on your face? Oh, Aki. Also, congratulations, Izzy. I'm happy for you.
あんた、まだいたの。そんなに怪獣に殺されたいわけ。
そんなものを恐れていては真実なんてつかめません。
What's up, Hyper?
さっきの戦いお見事でした。まさか同じ学校にヒーローがいたなんて。
いや、ヒーローってやめてくんない？別にそんな大げさなもんじゃない。
お名前は？ぜひ命の恩人のお名前が。
レイヤだけど。
ありがとうございます。僕はニオと言います。
Good night, Izzy.
レイヤさん、海抜隊なんかが集まってくる前に場所を移した方がよくありません。
You got 27 subs. Let's go. Congrats to you. You're on your way to being the next Markiplier.
お仕事完了だね。
Target the enemy in your sights and attack. Using the camera assist. Camera assist by pressing R to easily target enemies. Okay. Be mindful of stale penalty. Repeating the same attack will significantly reduce damage and knockback. It also looks boring on stream and lowers your score. Hey, don't tell me what looks boring on my stream. I mean, when you punch, don't you only have like 2 different types of attacks? You gain 6 subs. Dang, good for you. Proud of you, Hyper. What am I supposed to do? I'm pushing LB. Launch an enemy and follow up with LB to perform an alt attack. Does that count? Am I launching? A plus B? No, that's my special. Not sure I'm following. I'm doing exactly what it's doing on the screen. Am I not launching? Hmm. Okay, I think we're stuck though, because this guy won't come over here. Okay, that works. Oh, for Pete's sake. You can't wait to live stream. Are you close? How much closer do you need? Or how many more subs do you need? Okay, the thing is, it's teleporting me to the freaking side. You need 23 more? Ooh, you're so close. Okay, game, I need you to let me get... Is there a way to quit out of this? Guys, I'm literally stuck. What's going on, Caffeine? I don't know. I'm stuck and the game keeps warping me down. And I can't launch up there. There's no way to... There we go. Restart. Jesus. Gotta love demos, yeah. Right. I'm gonna make some more videos. Go for it. Launch and Smackdown. Okay. Launch is A plus RB, which was what I was doing. Oh great, he's stuck again. Hold on one sec. All right, there we go. Sheesh. Work drains you. Tell me about it, Aki. It's like they want more and more out of you, and you're like, I got no more to give. Okay, launch an enemy, so which was this. Okay, launch. Why is it not working? Launch an enemy and follow up with LB. Okay, launch. This doesn't count apparently. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here. I don't think the tutorial's working right. Oh look, it's my chatters. Do you guys see him? My chat's active.
ていうかこれどうすればいいと思う？
この謎の崩壊地帯を進んでいくのではなく、どこかに出口があるかもしれません。
そうだね。
Oh, first time viewer. What's up, first time chatter?
おっと、それはヒーローとしてあるまじき発言ですよ。
はいはい。
配信開始です。
What kind of hero are you even? Yeah, that's a wonderful response. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at all those things that I am not going to read. Take down when the enemy's HP is low. RT at the right time for bonus score on Atma. Okay, so right trigger. Enemy super armor. Enemies don't flinch from normal attacks while flashing red. Atma attack to cancel their super armor. Okay. So I'm guessing... I am not trying to target the yellow thing. There we go. Where are you? Okay, I'm guessing that was one of those alt attacks I was supposed to do earlier. After battle, your overall score is calculated. Avoid damage if you... Yep, okay, yep. I can do it. Yo, thank you for the 200 yen. Appreciate that. Oops. You're killing me. Low damage enemy projectiles are automatically blocked, but if your guard breaks, you'll take damage. Stay vigilant. Okay. Why did she stop in the middle of fighting to taunt? Who am I pushing that's doing that? This looks like it would be a lot of fun once I get the hang of it. Kind of reminds me of Beautiful Joe. Has anyone ever played Beautiful Joe? Oh, Jesus, your score drops a lot when you get hit. You remember the art for it? Oh, Beautiful Joe? Yeah, the art was really nice in that game. I only had the demo of it when I was younger, but I played the hell out of that demo. I remember a Henshin a Go, baby. Whoa, girl, what are you doing? Why do you keep diving into the ground, you dork? Man, those special attacks really feel... They really connect. Oh my god. The camera is all over the place. If you get motion sick, I apologize. Come on, that missed. Yeesh. LT while touching a wall to run up. Okay. Okay, like that. Got it. How much wall running am I gonna do anyways? Oh. Quit jumping to... Okay, the targeting needs some work too. Oh, the camera view is the pink-haired girl. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going, Treebeard? are we done? Don't see any other enemies. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. No, come on. That did not hit me. Get out of here. Dude, come on. I'm pushing the fucking dodge button. Pushing. I'm pushing. God, that was so lame. Show the navigation route.
高評価ありがとうございます。
Girl, where are you going? What's up, Kenzie? How you doing? Stop. Stop. Quit it, please. I beg you. Quit jumping to the one behind you. I'm losing my mind. Please. Stop jumping to the one behind you. Oh my god. Okay, okay. And these stream viewers are very picky about what they want me to do. They're like, stop using the same move. I'm not gonna give you $2 if you keep using the same move. You're not going to get my lunch money. Okay? Streamer, I'm not gonna give you money. Stop using the same attack. Oh, and I'm stuck in the geometry. Please! Oh my god! Oh. No, stop.
お出ましですね。取れてますよ。
です。
I want to do the freaking attack again. I think that was just a finisher, right? That would be my move I do every time if I were a hero like this. I would just be doing that. Yo, 2,000 yen, damn. I even go to high school at this point. You can just make a living off of this. Don't listen to me, by the way. Stay in school, okay? Dude, it instantly attacks. Holy shit. See, they don't care. At the end of the day, they just want to see me beat up an enemy. They don't care if they see me use the same move over and over again. Because they still send me $2,000.
まったくどこまで行けばいいのこれ。
そろそろ帰ってもいいようですよ。
は？どういうこと？
さて、帰って次のミッションを受注。
待って、また時間が飛ぶの？
Oh, photograph girl is skipping time.
グッドボタンを押してくださいね。
I think I missed a part of the story.
また知らないところだ。いい加減にして。
まあまあ、誰？どなたでしょうか？
拙僧、羅刹天の夜叉なり。
Comment on the bottom. Oh shit.
尋常に勝負。
羅刹天。
なんだか知らないけど相当やる気だね。
問答無用。行くぞ。
行くぞ。
いきなりバトルが始まってしまいました。
Bosses don't flinch from normal attacks except Atma attack. Guard break by lowering the gauge below their health. Go all out when their guard is down. Okay. Damn, they attack so fast. Oh man, really? Went from an S to a C from one hit? That's a little harsh, don't you think, game? Whoa, he dodged. Okay. Dude, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, you guys should have liked that, right? Finished him off with a kick-ass punch.
まあまあやるね。手間取らせやがって。二度と逆らうんじゃないよ。
ふむふむ。こいつはおそらくこのデモ版のボスですね。
He's the boss of this demo? Oh, I see. So that okay, she's taking me through.
そういうことは言わない方がよくない？
She's taking me through all the demo stuff.
おめでとうございますね、やさん。デモ版クリアですよ。
Yeah, we completed the demo.
もはや何も言うまい。
それでは製品版でお会いしましょう。さようなら。
Bye bye. Okay, well, this game has a lot of potential. I can see it. But wow, do they gotta tighten up a few things. Also, her hand. You gotta like put your hand in a certain like claw position almost to hit some of the combos. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this game, and I like it. So this is going on my wish list as well. Like a power fantasy, you know? You get to be a hero. Oh no.
邪魔する者は容赦しねえ。
ずいぶん上から目線だね。
拙僧は羅刹天が一人。ヤシャ。お前ら登録者数。
How many subscribers do I got? Like 6.
我々の
Why are these enemies so obsessed with my subscriber count? Sheesh. I'm doing my best, okay? Oh, my Lanta. Holy shit, we go to the moon? Okay, so this shit's gonna get anime as fuck. Like One Punch High School Girl is basically what I would describe this as. And we got a discount All Might. Yeah, if they just tighten up the combat a little bit, I think it's going to be a great game. And some of the movement stuff. The amount of cleavage in this game's villains. Hey. It's anime. What can you say, right? Let's get the busy. Okay. Well, that was fun. These are some good games. I liked a lot of these. That stick one pissed me off though. I'm gonna probably still gonna buy that. Probably still gonna play it. But I think they should work on the physics a little bit. Anywho, that is where I'm gonna call it for the night. Because it's late. I don't like when games don't play sound in the background. It's so annoying. Okay, so Twitch, please hang out for a bit. We're gonna raid out, but I'm gonna say goodnight to TikTok first. So good night, TikTok. Thank you for being here. Oh, looks like Aki's the only one here. So good night, Aki. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow for more, maybe more demos. I'm gonna look for more demos, and if anything catches my eye, we'll do more demos tomorrow. If not, we're just gonna jump into normal games. So, you know, expect a stream tomorrow. All in all, you guys have a fun night. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. It's funny that TikTok has the audacity to be like, wait, don't stop the stream yet. And yet
Welcome
they're like
to the
sitting
gaming
there.
couch, all 4 Sarsity viewers.
Zaddy.
We're so happy to have you.
No, Zaddy. Hello, Zaddy viewers. Hello, Raiders. You literally caught me on the way out. How are you guys doing? Hi, Zaddy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Akumu. Where are we going now? I'm just about to go look for that. Let's see. Who's going to be our next victim? We got other people playing games and demos, but first I'm going to check and see if any friends are up. Ooh, Dicey. Dicey's up. Mac is up. Zaddy, I see you, but I know you just ended. Somebody, oh, Brea's playing Blue Protocol. Oh, okay, we got plenty of people. Duchess. Actually, you know what? I never get to raid Duchess, so let's go raid Duchess. She's playing the new Resident Evil game. I'm not going to stick around and watch because I don't want to get spoiled. I actually want to play that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. sorry, Zaddy, that we raid. Yeah, sorry that you raided when I was leaving, but I do appreciate the raid anyways. You guys are awesome. I'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, it'll either be hello there. It'll either be more demos or it'll be regular scheduled gamings. Yeah, get all your redeems out of the way. Get them all out of the way right now. So you guys take care of yourselves, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.